Hey you guys, it's Tony and I am back with another mobility and strength sequence for you today. It is such a gorgeous day that I wanted to take you outside with me and share a sequence with the hopes of inspiring you to take your wellness outside as we transition into warmer weather, longer days. So today all you're going to need is a place to stand. I talk a lot about creating a lifestyle of wellness for yourself, one being self-care. This is a form of self-care, changing the scenery, out enjoying nature. But we're also going to add that mindful movement, and honestly, it's a lifestyle. It's you and begin to incorporate nature into your life the more you spend time in it and all the elements. Okay, and that's shifting in the mindset there. So lower half today, some mobility in the hips, but also being mindful of the upper half of the body. So we're just going to start arms down beside you and bring those arms up, and we're going to do some arm circles. I want to be mindful of the table behind me. It's so beautiful out here. I love being in nature. It is honestly the best medicine. Let's go the other way. Truly is the best medicine. And as the days are lighter, earlier, and longer, I am going to be bringing you more. Roll those shoulders up and down, out in the nature. Listen to those birds. My goodness, I love it. Okay, and the other way. The sun is so beautiful, as you can see. I couldn't ask for a better lighting. All right, and then we're going to slow that to a stop. Bring your hands onto your hips, and we're just going to march it out in place with the knees up. So this is if you don't have a lot of time. Maybe it's a lunch break or a 15-minute break. You've been sitting all day. It's a great way to just wake up the hips, give the lower back the relief, slow that down, and then come to a stop. And you're going to find some balance. See how you're doing at the start of that day, the middle of that day, or maybe you're doing this at the end of the day. Plant down in that left foot. You can keep your hands on your hips. Take a nice breath in, hip mobility, just bring the knee up and balance for a moment. Drop the foot down and bring it up. And this time, reach for the front of that knee. I'm usually doing this with my shoes off. So there you go, balance. All right. And then some wrist and ankle circles. There you go. Standing up tall. There you go. And then bring it up, out, up, down. And walk that out. So it's all balance, right? I like to show the real love. Sometimes we're just a little off balance. We're going to now plant on the right side. Same thing on the left. Lift it up and down, up, mobility, down, little movements. I'm going to be quiet to ground and focus, engaging my core, exhaling, and then lifting the knee up, reaching for the front, softening through the shoulders as I stand up tall. Okay, balance. And then those ankle rolls. Drop that down. Now, if I were to do and walk it out, if I was to do that like 2 minutes from now, it would probably look totally different and balanced. To be honest, I didn't realize the ground's a little unleveled. But it doesn't matter. We're not going for perfection, right? We're going for commitment. We're going for self-commitment, self-care, and movement, taking care of the hips. One of the other things that is really important, and the more I read about and just listen to different speakers, as we are aging, walking is really important, but also with the hips, getting some nice squats and lunges in. So one of the things I like to do is show you a nice lunge variation here. My dog, I'm looking this way because Uber's over there having the time of his life. If you are a dog human, you know that when a dog has the ability to just roll around in the grass, they're going to take it. Okay, he's so cute. All right, so standing here, I was thinking about my position, and step your right foot forward, and then let the back leg stay up and lunge down. Get that foot out. Oh, that feels so good. So I'm going to press up through my back leg. You can work on dropping your knee and then extending out. I am very mindful of my left knee, and I'll tell you just a story here about lunging and doing this like kind of drop the knee and lift up. Years ago, I was able to drop my knee to the floor with no problem, and it was easy. And then after some injuries, I'm not able to do that. And when I first got back into incorporating these lunges, held out here, I wasn't able to even bend that far down. Take a breath, step it forward, and step the right foot back. I gotta watch Uber. This isn't his, he's usually not this free, have this much freedom here. So same thing, bend into the front knee, Press the right hamstring up and back, and then you can drop and extend. That feels good. So on the right side, it so appreciates this in the knee. On the left side, it likes in the bent knee position, but it does not like to pop up and down. And so I'm mindful of that. And at home, I'll even grab onto something and gently guide it down. The goal is to nurture that injury instead of letting it just stay tagged in injury, right? Pre-needing any type of invasive procedure. That hamstring stretch feels good. And then inhale, extend, exhale, bring it forward and walk that out. If you could do lunges like that every day, your body will love you for it, especially your hips and lower back. And then I would also incorporate a nice just standard lunge. And again, lunges are good for our hip mobility. And I also like to do some forward deadlifting too. I find those have just changed my whole lower back. But for today, I'm going to just talk about one last thing, the squat. So you could bring your hands to your hips and just squat down. You bring your hands in front of you, but you press right up. So I don't want you to feel committed to anything except for what works for you. And you can come down and be here. Keep your chest up, press up. Another sequence movement that this left knee really, I would say it's a fan of still, but it's becoming more and more aware of the necessity, right? And so it's giving into it. One more. Nice. And you'll notice I keep looking at my dog because I got to keep an eye on him. He's having the time of his life. But you'll notice significant changes in your mobility and your, not only your mobility, but your stretching. So the other thing I do incorporate, and I'll share with you, dead weight lifting, forward fold, or you could do it with no weights. And since I don't have weights out here today, that's what we're going to do. So your feet are about hip distance apart. Take a nice breath in, softening your knees. And if you had weights, you'd hold them and come all the way forward. And then almost like you're sliding those weights back up, let your shoulders come up, back, and down. Fold forward. Those weights would be sliding down. A nice release in the lower back as well. Come back up, shoulders down. Yes. Right. Okay, shoulders up, back, and down. And so you can incorporate those. So what did we do today? We started off with some balancing, into some lunging, and then some squats, but we also did some nice hip work. And one last thing, reminded myself, you can do the hip circles too, right? That way, and then back. My body just totally asked for that. This was not on the agenda tonight. But as y'all saw, that left leg said, no, mom, no, ma'am, before we end this, you are going to do some hip circles. And that's okay because we just finished a 2-mile walk, right, Oops? And I was enjoying it so much that I wanted to create out here for you today. So you guys, I want to show you how, but it doesn't take much to begin to create a lifestyle of wellness that is unique to you. That all starts with self-care, and the self-care being in your home, in your car, in your workplace, out in nature. But then with that self-care, you learn that you need that movement in your body. So moving your body and in time and moving your body becomes part of your lifestyle. And that is a clear indication of a mindset shift, and is that continuum of the shifting of the mindset that creates wellness in each and every one of us individually, but sustainable wellness. Until next time, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Garden tour, I did a little redecorating back there. And I will see you guys next week. If you have any comments, please leave them. And please like, share, subscribe.